If you believe that billionaires were born with silk sheets and gold-plated toothbrushes, please reconsider. Many of the wealthiest individuals of today were either scrubbing floors, flipping burgers, or hustling in jobs so unglamorous that you would scarcely believe the resumes were real before the yachts, the lavish estates, and the names were plastered across skyscrapers and Forbes lists. The reality is that the majority of them did not fall into wealth. Rather, they crawled, climbed, and fought their way up from work that would make the majority of us wince before the first coffee break. Thus, gather your coffee. This is going to be enjoyable. By the conclusion, you may never view your occupation in the same light again. Humble beginnings. From paper routes to boardrooms. Is there a shared thread among self-made millionaires and billionaires? They commence their task at an early stage. Jeff Bezos. McDonald's grill. Master Jeff Bezos was flipping burgers and manning the fryers at McDonald's long before he became the founder of Amazon and one of the wealthiest individuals alive. At the age of 16, Bezos acquired a deeper understanding of the importance of systems, efficiency, and speed than just the ability to salt fries precisely. Subsequently, he stated that the breakfast shift was the most demanding because you can't break the eggs. If you make a mistake, you're unable to simply attempt again. You must adjust on the spot. Visualize Bezos in a paper hat, flipping pancakes for impatient patrons. His mind was quietly recording teachings in process optimization at that time. Warren Buffett, paperboy extraordinaire. Buffett was operating his own delivery enterprise at the age of 13, distributing the Washington Post and selling magazine subscriptions. He maintained meticulous records, meticulously monitored every expenditure, and even claimed his bicycle as a tax deduction. He never lost the habit of treating a side endeavor as a serious business from his youth. Currently, it serves as the source of energy for Berkshire Hathaway's empire. Jobs that sound like movie plots. Some of the early occupations of affluent individuals are more reminiscent of chapters from a comedy film than of career experience. Oprah Winfrey. Grocery store clerk. Oprah was a mere teenager who worked at a nearby grocery store prior to her ascension to the position of monarch of daytime television and billionaire media mogul. What is the issue with her? She was excessively talkative. At one point, she was reprimanded for obstructing the purchasing line by engaging in long conversations with customers. Elon Musk, boiler room cleaner. At the age of 17, Elon Musk assumed one of the least glamorous positions conceivable, the cleaning of a boiler chamber at a lumber mill. Armed with a shovel and a protective garment, he was compelled to endure suffocating conditions and extreme heat. It is the type of position that compels one to reconsider their life decisions, as Musk did. Subsequently, he transitioned to software and engineering, ultimately establishing organizations such as Tesla and SpaceX. What were you doing before you became famous? Moments. Certain early positions are so unexpected that they require one to pause and reconsider. Ralph Lauren, tie salesman. Ralph Lauren was in fact peddling ties prior to his transformation into a symbol of American luxury, albeit not his own. He was employed by Brooks Brothers and developed his own designs in his free time. The Polo brand was established as a result of the rapid success of his tie line when he eventually presented it. Howard Schultz, bartender at a ski lodge. The individual who would establish Starbucks as a global caffeine empire was previously employed at a ski lodge bar, where he was responsible for the cleaning of tables and the dispensing of beverages. It was during this time that he observed the consumers returned for the experience as much as for the beverages. He subsequently applied the same principle to coffee establishments, transforming a cup of coffee into an experience. Sara Blakely, Disney character in the Florida Heat. Sara Blakely, who later became a self-made billionaire and devised Spanx, endured the brutal humidity of Florida while dressed as a chipmunk at Disney World. She subsequently sold fax devices door to door, a position in which she encountered an abundance of no's. She acquired rejection-proof resilience as a result of these experiences, which she utilized to present Spanx to skeptics. If you're enjoying these surprising billionaire backstories, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more inspiring journeys, and drop a comment about the weirdest or toughest job you've ever had. Christmas tree salesman Richard Branson. Branson attempted to sell Christmas trees prior to the establishment of Virgin Records, Virgin Atlantic, and Virgin Galactic. Rabbits consumed all of the saplings, resulting in a catastrophic failure of the endeavor. From paychecks to payday, the hidden value of many of these occupations was far greater than the meager paychecks they provided. Jan Koum, grocery store cleaner. Jan Koum was an adolescent immigrant who cleaned floors in a grocery store before he founded WhatsApp and sold it to Facebook for approximately $19 billion. Although the physical labor was challenging, it instilled in him a profound sense of gratitude for the opportunity and the determination to persevere in the face of adversity. Sam Walton. Milk delivery. Walmart's patriarch began his professional life by transporting milk from his family's farm. It was tedious, early morning work. However, it provided him with valuable insights into customer loyalty and consistency, which were fundamental components of Walmart's business model. The psychology of starting low. Beginning at the ground is a powerful approach. 1. Resilience building. After scrubbing restrooms, no boardroom challenge appears insurmountable. 2. Improves people skills. Negotiations that are challenging are facilitated by challenging customers. 3. Inspires ambition. The direct experience of low pay can serve as a catalyst for individuals to pursue greater goals. 4th, instills resourcefulness. You acquire the ability to improvise in situations where resources are scarce. Jack Ma, English teacher and tour guide. Jack Ma provided complimentary tours to foreign visitors as a means of practicing English prior to the establishment of Alibaba. Subsequently, he acquired communication skills and persistence while working as an English teacher for a meager salary of approximately $12 per month. Ingvar Kamprad, matchstick reseller. At the age of 5, the founder of IKEA began purchasing matchboxes in quantity and reselling them. He soon began selling fish, pencils, and seedlings, which served as a precursor to the extensive product line that IKEA would eventually provide. Harrison Ford, carpenter to the stars. Ford was an unsuccessful carpenter prior to his transformation into Han Solo and Indiana Jones. Although he was not particularly swift, he was dependable. A fortuitous encounter with George Lucas altered the course of events. Toyota rejects. Soichiro Honda initiated the production of his own motorized bicycles after being rejected for employment at Toyota. That rejection served as the catalyst for the establishment of one of the world's largest automobile manufacturers. The importance of these narratives in the present day. It is not difficult to infer that effective individuals possessed unique advantages. However, the titles and fortunes conceal tales of perseverance, determination, and the readiness to begin with modest goals. If you are currently employed in a challenging position, you may be in the midst of your own before the millions chapter. Final thoughts. The millionaire mindset can begin at any point. These individuals did not wait for the ideal opportunity. They utilized the resources at their disposal, whether it was scrubbing floors, selling matches, or shoveling industrial waste. The lesson is straightforward. Each position is a form of training if you approach it as such. How about you? Have you ever experienced a job that was bizarre, exhausting, or downright awful, but that discreetly taught you something valuable. If you found these anecdotes to be enjoyable, please consider liking, sharing this with a friend who could benefit, and sharing your most unusual early job in the comments section below.